Victor's Vegan Voodoo, mac and cheese. What's going on, guys? Victor from Victor's Vegan Voodoo here. Today, mac and cheese. That's right, this is the earth balance stuff. As much as I love spending time in the kitchen, I don't always have an hour to spend cooking a great vegan meal. This is awesome, absolutely awesome. Out of the box, kind of sucks. When I'm done with it, it's absolutely awesome. So let's get down to it. I'll show you how I church this up with a little voodoo. Step one, gotta pay homage to the homies. Vegan Zombie, looking at you. Yeah, next time you're in Vegas, hit me up. We'll make some good vegan food together. Alright, normally when you boil water, you want to boil 1 gallon of water. No more, no less. Actually, you can boil more, but that's okay. Not less than 1 gallon of water. I'm using a smaller pot so that you guys can kind of see what's going on and we're not like barreling down a gallon pot. So here we go. Mac and cheese. Package is out. In it goes. You remember when you were a kid and Grandma used to make you macaroni and cheese, right? She would always put hot dogs in mine. I absolutely loved it. Well, here I got some vegan dogs. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut these up. We're going to toss these into the boiling water once it starts boiling again. And then by the time the noodles are done, the hot dogs will be cooked. Perfect, right? Alright, hot dogs in the water. Crank it back up to high. Let that come back up to a boil. Give it about 10 minutes. You just gotta wait. There's nothing you can do. You just gotta wait. Just walk away. Alright, noodles are done. I'm gonna dump them out in the sink through a colander and I'll be right back. Alright, the box calls for about 2 tablespoons of almond milk. I like mine a little bit creamier, so I like to put in about 4 or 5 tablespoons of almond milk. A package of powder that comes with it. Now the burner is off, right? There's enough heat left in this pan and in the burner that just letting the pan sit on the hot burner, it'll put enough heat into it. Put in a dollop of earth balance. Alright, now we just want to melt that butter, get some heat into that almond milk. It'll condense a little bit. Alright, now if you were following the box recipe, you'd be done. But there's no fun in that. So, I church mine up with a little bit of mustard. Alright, I don't know how much, hit about a tablespoon in there and then just taste it. If it needs more, add more. Alright, so we just put a nice squirt in there. Pink Himalayan sea salt is better. Why, you ask? Because it's pink. There it goes. Just a couple of grinds, nothing too much. Alright. Black pepper. Just a couple of grinds, nothing too much. Now this is almost done, right? You can see that it's kind of thickened up a little bit. The almond milk is evaporated just a little bit. Now, real cheese, you got to be delicate with it, right? If you put too much heat to it too fast, it'll get grainy and it's gross. Now this fake cheese, this is Trader Joe's mozzarella shreds. This adds a real nice little bit of depth to it. You got to be kind of careful with this too. So what I do is I sprinkle it in there, about a handful, maybe just a little bit more. Now you got to be careful with it. You put too much heat in it, it's going to go bad and turn into an oily mess because all it is really just oil. So that goes in at the tail end. Stir it, and as soon as that cheese starts to melt, take it off the burner. And that's it, we're done. We'll put this in a bowl, and I'll show you how we finish it off right before we serve it. Alright, so here we go. This is perfect. Alright, so this makes just enough for 2 bowls. Just enough for you and your honey. So it goes in the bowl, and now I like mine different than Oh Girl likes hers. So I'll go ahead and show you how we finish this up here. Normally Oh Girl gets stuck with a plastic bowl, but she gets glass tonight because we're being all fancy. Alright. So I like mine with some ketchup on top. Just right across the top, just like that. That's perfect. That's beautiful. Oh Girl likes hers with the ketchup on the side. Just like that. Now all we gotta do is scarf. It's good. real nice and creamy. Putting the more almond milk in there really makes it real soft. Could use a little bit more pepper in my opinion, but you gotta taste it and try for yourself. Alright, thanks for joining me on this episode of Victor's Vegan Voodoo. Let me know what you think about the 1080p versus the 480p down in the comments. That'll determine whether we shoot on the Canon GL1 or this beautiful Canon D or 6D or whatever. But that's Michelle behind the camera, mhaphoto.com. I'll put a link down in the doobly-doo below, and I'll see you next time.